put this thing around my head because hairstyles. Good morning. Just another cloudy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Friday. Happy almost Memorial Day weekend. Is it? Yeah, Memorial Day weekend is upon us. Because Memorial Day is Monday, not the next Monday, but this is we're coming up on the 3-day weekend. I just want to say hallelujah. Okay, let's get on the road. Welcome. Listen, the sun doesn't have to be out for it to be a good day. It's a good day. If you're breathing, I'm gonna take the scarf off my head because it's tight. No, I'm gonna leave it on. I'm just gonna loosen it up. So like I have to have a little bit of setting time for my hair, and that's what it's all about. Happy Friday. Good morning to all the South Side people, South Haven people, to all the Olive B, the OB folks. We here in the SIP live and in color for show. Have a little sip of water on that one. Good morning, people. I'm turning this air conditioner off. I mean, it is what it is. I did not warm my breakfast up. I was like, now I'm just gonna tough it out and not eat until I get to where I'm going. But I did bring, it's meal prep season. And it's Friday, so everything that has been prepped for breakfast has to be like either consumed or frozen because we got a 3-day weekend coming up, and I don't want to, you can't be wasting anything. Like, nothing needs to be wasted. I got egg bites. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you, friends. We got egg bites and overnight oats because I couldn't decide on which one I wanted to eat for breakfast. Hey, friend. Hi. Top of the morning to you. Thank you for joining the live. It's Friday here. Is it Friday where you are? That's a silly question. Good morning. Hello. I really can't. For some reason, the text is tiny for the names, so I'll try to get, make them out. But hey, friends. Good morning. Thanks for sub too, for sure. Y'all, it's been, you subscribe? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. Where am I going? Listen, it's Friday, and I'm so thankful and excited to be I'm going to work. Where are you going? That's where I'm going. Somebody from Illinois. All right, Illinois is in the house. What's up? I'm in the SIP. Gloves you. Okay, it gloves you too. For sure. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, just excited about the day because it's like the last day before the 3-day weekend. So there's that. But yeah, for sure. Thank you guys. Good morning. Okay, so today's topic. What y'all want to talk about? First off, let me just kind of go through the whole thing. This is the AM Drive. Welcome to Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I'm T. And this is my my AM drive. It's really our AM drive because this is the commute. I have about an hour. No, scratch that. I have it exactly an hour and 6 minutes of a commute. A part of that commute, I just pick up my friends, you guys, part of the carpool, and we just kind of go on this journey together as a part of the commute time. So if you want to join me, I'm typically like in the car at 7 a.m. Central Time here in the SIP. So if you want to join me on the live, that's where you can look for me sprinkled in right there, live streaming. But who wants to just be on the live streams? There's also some other videos and a contest. And what is the other thing? Oh yeah, bingo card. If you're into the bingo cards, it's 2026. Bingo card was not on my bingo card. But you're welcome to join like the gamification of YouTube, whereas you go to if you subscribe to my channel and go to my subscription of the channel, there is a link to a bingo card. And then you can play that, upload it, win, the blah, blah, blah. So, not necessarily win, but be entered to be a part of like a little, sticker giveaway. It's just a sticker pack. What about that? So when I joined, everyone joined. Okay, thank you. Somebody said, listen. That's my favorite saying of the year. When you just say, listen, and you're not really going to say anything else after it. But that's all you're saying. Oh no, it's raining. Only problem with raining is that y'all really can't see too much further than the raindrops. Thank you for thumbs up. Thanks. Yeah, we are in America. This is America. Thank you. I'm gonna call it America. The USA of it all has been a little tarnished, so I'm just gonna say the America part, because I am in fact Mississippi in America. But yeah, thanks. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the love. What do y'all eat for breakfast? I'm from Australia. What's going on? Okay, pasta. You're from Australia. I love Australia. I listen to watch Tony and Ryan from Australia. Have you heard of them? Australia has some, I want to say, podcasters that came across my feed, and I've been watching them ever since. If you haven't heard of Tony and Ryan, T-O-N-I, Tony with an I, then let me put you on. Listen to them. You can find them on Spotify and on YouTube, but they're pretty cool. They're from Australia. Not never heard. I've been listening to American podcasts. Oh, for real? Okay, so let's do let me put you on type of situation. What American podcast do you like? What's your top podcast that you like in America? And then I'll give you my top podcasts that I like. And honestly, the one that I really like the most, they actually stopped doing the podcast. So I'm going to have to choose another favorite. Y'all, it's running for sure. Now I got to keep the windshield wipers rolling. Like everybody in the chat, if you're on here, if you do podcasts, if you listen to a podcast, share what you like, because I have a problem. Like on Wednesdays, it's like when my podcasts usually drop, and I will listen to all the good stuff up, and I have more week left in podcasts. I like Phonk. I don't know what that is. Phonk. German podcast. No Sleep podcast. Okay. I'm definitely going to check that out. My podcast. Anybody else have a podcast to share? For sure. Sure. I would love more recommendations. I'm just looking for, see if I can dig around and find my glasses while I'm driving. Where are the glasses? here, it is 7:06. So we are, you know what, let me do the weather and the weather and the traffic and the time. Like a radio person, right? It is 7:06 a.m. on the, what highway is this? I don't even know the name of the highway. It's do I remember? Is it 76? I think it is 76. It's 10:06 p.m. All right, well, bless. You know what? I love it when it's a whole nother time. It is 7:06 in the morning here, and I'm on my way to work. But bless your heart, you're probably on your way to relaxing or hanging out. Or is it Friday there, or is it 10:06 on a Thursday? It's got to be 10:06 on Friday, right? That way you're already into your weekend. I have pretty much 10 hours before I get to my weekend, air quotes. It's Friday today. Okay, cool, for sure. Okay, so my podcast, let me tell you about my podcast that I love. There's these ladies that do this podcast called Make It to Wednesday. And one is married and one is like dating. And I like their perspectives on just life in general. The married lady, she talks a little bit about her life as far as, child care sometimes. But it's not even just about like child care and relationships. It is just about being human and being someone who's aware of friendships. So it's a really cool podcast. It's called Make It to Wednesday. Two young ladies, Carla and Carly, and they're best friends. It's so much fun. I like it. I like the fact that I can listen to good girlfriends chat, and I don't have a bestie, and I think maybe if I listen to two people who are best friends, I can kind of get the same feeling, but also it'll help me learn how to interact with someone on a best friend level. So I really have an opening. I'm taking applications for besties, for best friends. Did I have a bestie? Yes, I've had besties, but I think as a kid, as a young person, as a teenager, sometimes you kind of grow out of. Sometimes people just grow into different stages of their life. So I think as someone who has had a bestie, a best friend, that was something that kind of happened to us. And we're still friends, but not necessarily as close as I would love. So I could pick up the phone and call her. She could pick up the phone and call me. We've seen each other. But that real close bond, just don't have. I want someone who's like in the city. We can go hang out at the movies. We can read books and talk about it. Somebody I can do a podcast with. So, yeah, I'm just taking applications. So until that time, I'm listening to I Love Me Some Best Friends podcast. That's my second favorite podcast. There's this another podcast called Best Friends, and it's Nicole Byer and Shazir. I don't know what Shazir's last name is, but she used to be on Saturday Night Live. And Nicole, so they're both comedians, but they're two best friends. So they say, but they sound like they're best friends because the way they talk and they hang out, they talk about hanging out, and it's a hoot because they're comedians, but they're also best friends. So I think that's the theme of what I like about them so much. Now, the other podcast that I loved, but they don't do it anymore. Two more comedians, I say besties, but they're also they're sisters. And they are, what is the girl's name? Amber Ruffin and, what is her name? Her sister's name is, I want to say Lacey. Yeah, Amber and Lacey, that's it. They're they're sisters. They sound like they're best friends. Podcast. Now they don't make any more episodes, but if you want to go on Spotify like at the beginning, they are a hoot. And y'all, if y'all know Amber Ruffin, she's comedian. She is on Seth Meyers. If you're on Seth Meyers, she used to have her own show and stuff like that. She had a really good podcast. Oh my gosh, I wish I had some coffee like right about now. Mad. I'm not mad. No, I decided that I would not warm up my food. I'll wait till I get to where I'm going. And also, I have a little coffee cup. I have a coffee cup and a Keurig. And they make coffee where I'm going. So I could definitely just wait and get coffee there. But I have an hour and I just would like to sip on something. It's Friday, y'all, and I can't get to my drink in my cup. I don't really drink. Let me even dispel that. A couple of days ago, went to a conference, a work conference, and so I'm new to the work conference scene, y'all. It's like a whole new world. It's like a Ariel, Little Mermaid, a whole new world. That part. But conferences, going to work conferences. If you've never been to a conference, those people, the conference tribe of people, they are a different group. They're not like the people that you would maybe know at a different organization. I don't know. I'm not an organization girly. I'm not a, what do you call it? Like I'm not in a sorority. And the only other social groups I ever participated in were the ones at church. And we didn't drink. So these conferences, they love to get you in on a mixer at the first night or the first day and say, hey, you know what? Mingle with your colleagues. And oh, by the way, we're going to give you 2 drink tickets. And I'm like, it's a 2 drink tickets and a cash bar. So you could ultimately drink as much as you want. But the first 2 is on the house. I used to give my drink tickets away. I'm no longer condoning that type of shenanigans. I just want to say that drinking around colleagues, to me, seems a little on the risque side. It's dangerous, y'all. For me, I feel like I might say something I should not say. I may do something I should not do. And I have the personality that I will do just about anything anyway. I will forget. Oh, drop it like it's hot? Sure. Wait a minute. I'm at work. I'm with these work people. It's literally like being at work for 48 hours straight. So, anyway, yeah, there were some drink tickets. I did get 1 drink, and it was some type of pineapple vodka in a can. It was a cutesy little can. I should have taken a picture of it. Just because I need to document the shenanigans that I participate in. But I drank 2 sips when I was there. And if y'all know me, you know I can only really tolerate 2 sips. And then I was like, you know, I'm not gonna let this can go to waste. So I took it back to my, because by the time it cashed in my ticket or got my drink from my drink ticket, I was like, you know what, this is about the end of my night. I can't hang like the rest of these people can hang. So I got the 1 drink. It was in a can. So the good part is that the venue was very close to, next door to where our hotel was. And honestly, that also is kind of shady because they know that you can drink as much as you want, and you can just walk right on back to your hotel room. I walked right on back there with my drink. I did not have to worry about, you know, having a can in public or anything like that because it was so close to, it was like right next door. It was a covered walkway from the venue to the hotel, which was convenient and nice for the people who were intoxicated. Literally, you could have drank into your heart's content and not worried about getting back to your hotel as long as you know where you're going. You got it written down somewhere. back to the right room. No shenanigans and going to somebody else's room either. Again, it just seems like for me in my brain, I'm always connecting dots that probably shouldn't be connected. I'm looking and trying to see who is, a little too friendly with who. But that's a whole other story. That's a whole nother podcast, right? But what was I saying? Okay, yeah. I cannot drink. I'm not a drinker. But I decided to keep my drink ticket, not give it away, because I don't want to encourage anybody else to drink another drink. In the middle of the week, too, it wasn't like we were going to a conference and then being off for the weekend, which should have been the case. Why didn't they do a Thursday, Friday, or a Wednesday, Thursday, and then we could have been like Friday's the travel day, and then you're off on Saturday, and then it would have been a 4-day weekend because Friday would have been a travel day. I guess it was a travel day for some people. There was one group that was further away than we were. I'm going so fast. Yeah, I gotta get to where I'm going. How fast do you think I'm going? Put in the chat how fast you think is on my speedometer, and then I'll let you know. And then I'm also gonna slow down. You can also just guess how fast I was going when I was talking. Yeah, back from the little conference, the little 2-day conference. Only drank the one drink. No, I take that back. Didn't drink the one drink. 2 sips at the venue. 2 sips after I got back to my hotel room. That was it. It's raining. Be careful. Thank you. I will. I appreciate that. I also prefer the phrase, have a good journey. Have a good trip. Have a good drive. Enjoy the drive. I have come to the conclusion that the phrase "be careful" just seems a little dreading. Like you are. I don't know. When people say that to me, I think they are insinuating the worst instead of choosing the best for me. That part. So I said, play some music. I can't play music. You know how YouTube is. I can sing though. Any suggestions? Any requests? My favorite. I'd like to. I wish they had done karaoke. That was my thing. I was prepping for karaoke. We did line dances, but I really wanted to do like a karaoke. I don't know why. I'm definitely on the edge. Why would I do that? Why would I put myself out there like that? Come one baby. Or is it come on baby? I don't know that. I don't know that song. Or As? Is that a song? Yes. I don't know that. I think that, is that this song by Stevie Wonder? Is that If? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely a karaoke girly. For sure. If we had done karaoke, I think I would have done that. I always say I want to have a karaoke party. If I have a karaoke party, are y'all gonna come? We can't do music on YouTube, Hans. They'll cut us off. They'll cut the stream off because of copyright. I don't have any original music. I don't have any background music. But if it's a copyright situation, it's a copyright situation. In the United States, they don't let us do that on YouTube. Now on TikTok, they do that on TikTok. We gotta go over there. One day we'll do a TikTok. I'll put up the information and have everybody meet me over there. Meet me over on TikTok. There goes somebody with some Shelby County tags. Whenever I see my friends from Shelby County, because I used to live in Shelby County, I get so happy. I get so encouraged that it's not that far. If they're coming from Shelby County, they're a little bit further up the road than I am, but it's all good. Yeah, but yeah, we're not. I'm really not doing that. Going that fast. The rain is sprinkling and mostly just kind of bouncing back up off the highway. So not too much. I've driven over the past year and a half. Oh no. Has it been a year and a half? Has it been 2 years? Jeez. It's gotta be a year and a half because yeah. But over the year and a half, I have gone through every weather pattern imaginable. And so I guess I'm just a little bit more used to the routes and the weather patterns. Got a little bit more confidence in this area, so I can go a little bit faster. But believe me, I know how to slow it down. I know how to slow it down. I love the way you drive. Oh, thank you. You know what? It's about being classy. It's about being luxurious. When I drive, I like to keep a good, healthy distance. Unlike people in my family. I know people in my family who like to be all up on the bumper. It's not luxurious if you're driving close to other people. So keep your distance. Be classy. Be demure. I'm going fast, but I'm also keeping a distance, and that's the thing. I'm at mile marker 28. We got to get to mile marker 30, baby. We're almost where we need to go before we make that turn. But yeah, it is honestly about. And let me get over on the left. I don't hang out in the left lane. I'm only using the left lane to pass. The road is relatively dry over here. So kudos for this little city. Yeah. Once I get a healthy distance away from that car, I'm going to get back over, swoop back over in the right lane. For sure. I'll give you your Alexa. You know, talking about give me my Alexa. I don't know what that means. I actually have an Alexa. And that brings me to, that reminds me, I had to move it. It was in the kitchen. I moved it and put it on top of the refrigerator. I had to unplug it to cook something. Have not plugged it back in. And I don't miss it. I think I'm going to rearrange some stuff and put it on another shelf in the kitchen, in the dining area. I don't know. It's really good for, like, if you want to watch like a little show. Did y'all see that bird? But if you want to watch like a little show, I got one of those Echo Show 15. I think that's the name of it. So it's like a little screen. And I just put it on my countertop in the kitchen. But because I got another appliance for Mother's Day, womp womp. And I'll tell you about that. Not to womp womp, like it wasn't a valued, wanted gift, but it was. I have too much stuff in the kitchen now. I need to kind of consolidate, move things back, pare it down, so to speak. But so I moved the Alexa off the countertop, unplugged it the other day to cook with the new apparatus. I got like a little countertop griddle. I made some bacon on it the other day. The bacon turned out so crispy. So kudos to the people, the ninja people. Y'all did the thing. Y'all doing your thing. And I may make some pancakes with it. But honestly, what I really want to do is make some waffles. And I got another little apparatus to make the waffles. So, at any rate, I don't have as much room, so I think I need to move something else on the other side of the kitchen so I can put my Alexa over there and I'll be able to watch like shows or do something on that side of the kitchen with the Alexa. But I won't be able to look at it while I'm cooking. So I don't know. This is the first world problems, right? Right? We're on Highway 7 right now, by the way, and we're behind somebody towing. Looks like a concrete mixer. I don't know what that is. Like a little concrete mixer. I want to say thank you for your service to all the people who are out there doing like construction and things that I have no skill set for. Like I can't put together. I saw somebody on the internet the other day putting together, like he was enclosing the bottom half of his daughter's backyard zip line. First of all, he made the zip line thing. It was like up on stilts, and then he decided he was going to enclose the bottom half so it could be like a little kitty house, or like a little play area, play hut. And I'm like, these folks got skills. I don't have skills like that. I am so impressed by anybody who can put a nail to a hammer and make something awesome. And or pour concrete and build a structure around it. It's like they know exactly how to make the put the level down. That if you have the right tools and enough I guess manpower, but some things they can just do it by themselves. Not only was he doing the thing, but he also had the wherewithal to have a camera and document the process. And I just think that is amazing. There's so many talented people in the world, y'all. Amazing. Well, listen, it is getting closer and closer to where I need to be, and the connectivity is going to get real choppy up here amongst the trees. So I'm going to bid you a good day, but enjoy your life. Do the things that bring you joy. Make somebody happy, give somebody a compliment, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.